Today we are going to do our Master Kitz Starry Night by Vincent Van Gogh. It's a really cool art kit for ages 5 to 105, it says. They gave this to Brianna for a Christmas gift. We got it at hersong.com. I know Amazon sells them. A lot of the other cute little kids and specialty magazines websites have them. This one I think was around $25. They go for anywhere from $25 to $30 plus or minus shipping, tax, depending where you get it. Brianna is a love of art, right? You have a love of art? And really good at art, so we thought this would be great and a lot of fun for her. In art, she's learning about a lot of famous painters, and this actually is my personal favorite, the Starry Night one, so I thought it would be really cool. When you're done with it, you actually have a great reproduction that you made yourself, and you can frame. Hopefully it will come out okay. Maybe we can frame it and put it in her room or something. Good. The box is actually really cute. It has a nice cute little carry case. It's nice and light. It shows you on the back what it comes with, and let's just hope everything is in there. It says comes with paint colors, Van Gogh roller, oil pastels, art paper, stencil, sponge roller, easy to follow instructions, sticker sheet. This is reusable toolbox, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see what we do with it afterwards.
We'll see.
We have gotten some newspaper and some tape. We looked ahead, and it's always great to make sure that you don't make a mess in the house and all over the place. And we're going to get ready, so let's open this up. You want it to open it up? Take out. So again, it's that front flips open. And lift this up a little.
Ow.
Inside is our box of tools. And we've actually already taken out one piece of paper, but it did come with two, so we're going to put this one aside.
In case you want to do it again.
In case maybe if we mess up, we get a second chance. Here's those stickers. You have the stencil.
Yeah.
What else can you show them that's in here?
We also got the instructions.
So the instructions, which are, actually it has a nice little thing about Vincent Van Gogh, a little history.
I never saw them before.
A cute little history thing, little cartoon. I'll have to read that later. And then inside, the step-by-step inspiration instead of instructions. Supposed to be simple. Let's hope it is.
So,
what do you have in your little box there, Brie?
So, first we got this...
one roller.
One roller.
Okay, this must be the Vincent Van Gogh roller because it looks like underneath it, it has a pattern. This is just to protect it, I think.
Yeah, for
What colors do they give you for paint?
Well, there's a little box that has stuff.
I think that must be the oil pastels.
Yeah, we got some nice black paint. We got nice white paint. And blue paint, which is my favorite color. This kind. That's all that's in the box.
So let's put this to the side. Let's keep our instructions over here so we're ready. And let's get that paper out and our art paper ready.
She'll be right back.
Kind of put out some paper. What we like to do is we like to tape our newspaper to the table so the paper doesn't move. And then I actually taped the art paper to the newspaper in the corners and on the sides so that when we're doing this, it's not going to move. This is kind of going to be in our way.
Everywhere.
Right, and then especially when you're using a stencil, you don't want it to lift up. Alrighty, so this is our inspiration. This box has our picture of what it's supposed to look like. So we'll stick that over there. And let's go. So step 1, tape your paper down. We got it. Step 2, peel off your temporary star masks and place them wherever you would like on top of the paper. You will peel them later and use oil pastels to make the beautiful stars. So if you look at that, it's these. So what these are going to do, they're going to make these big circles, these big stars, or wherever you stick these. Okay, not these little swirls, these little round ones. So you're going to have a big one over here, and then you can put them actually wherever you want. I don't know if you can see in the little kid's picture, see wherever she put the stickers? That's where they're going to be plain. So if you want, you can kind of copy Van Gogh, or you can do a little different.
Get creative if you want to.
Where are you going to put yours?
I'll do the 3. I actually want it to look like that.
Like that one? Okay, so take the big one first. And let's put the big one over in this area, because that's kind of where the moon star one is.
Be very careful. Don't know.
Should pop off. They say they peel back off, so stick it down, stick it over here somewhere.
I'll stick it right there.
Okay. Alright. However you stick it, if it gets bent, that's how it is. Just know. Alright, so now you have some other big ones. So let's do the big ones first. I like kind of scattering things by big to little. So this way you don't have all the big ones next to each other. Here is one. Can you stick that one anywhere you like? There's a big one over here if you want, kind of down. So you figure like the big tower kind of goes here, and then maybe over here. Alright, here is another. This one's a little bit smaller. Number 1. So you can put one over here if you want. See how they're up in the area here? So there's probably one over here, here, wherever you want. Right there, okay? And now here is another medium-sized one. So, and then you're going to have 2 smaller ones. Okay?
And
now you get 2 more. This one is a hint smaller, and then you have one that's much smaller.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh wait, is that where the Eiffel Tower will go?
It's going to go somewhere in the middle there, I think.
What about there?
I think because they're repositional, if we put them where we don't want, it's the first half of the paper. So that should be good.
Okay.
Okay, I want to keep them all towards the top. Okay, because these are stars. So you can put one right in here if you want, or one way up here, whichever you want.
Our smallest number 2.
Okay, whatever you want. Okay, perfect. All right. Now it says we need a plate. I got a plate. And we're going to squeeze 4 size amounts of the blue paint on a plate and roll your Van Gogh roller over the entire area to cover it in paint. So our Van Gogh roller is actually this bigger one that has a design kind of sponged on it that's raised. So you got the blue one, shake it up, mix it up good.
I've been mixing it up.
Okay. And then let's open it up. Want to roll your sleeves up? Just put your hair behind your head because all we need is blue hair. It's not.
I would agree with, I think, with blue hair.
That would have to be another video. Maybe we'll do the hair chalk one day, and we'll make a video with that. Purposely coloring our hair, not accidentally putting acrylic paint. And just so moms know, it does say shake well, close the cover after use, cleans up with soap and water, but it may stain clothing. So let's try not to get it on our clothes today.
If you had smocks, this would be okay.
That would be a good idea. If we had a smock, which we used to have a
yeah,
smock.
I used to have this in preschool too.
We had them in preschool, and we had them. Let's stick that little piece up there. Stick it down.
Oh.
And let's make our 4 quarter size amounts. So when we're learning in school, how much money is a quarter? How many cents?
Wait.
Quarter is
25.
25 cents. Perfect. So we want to make 4 dots, about the size of a quarter.
And a penny is
1
cent. So dime is 10. And a nickel is 5.
5. Alright, so you're going to take this roller here and just roll it back and forth on the plate to get the whole roller covered in paint. So see how this part is not covered in paint? So lift it up and yes, turn it and roll it.
What about
turn
the
it again.
sides, Mom?
Well, you know what you have to do? It's a roll. So we're going to roll and move. See? When you do that, see how you're getting all those other spots? Alright. Keep going, and you need to have even paint on it. It says you're going to take the roller that we just covered, and you're going to go and roll it across the paper in any direction you want. Up and down, back and forth. Back and forth probably is easier because it's long. And cover that paper.
What about I go after you?
You want me to show you? Alright,
Yeah.
so watch. So we've got our roller all covered in paint. And we're just going to right over.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. That's why that newspaper's coming in handy because as we go over.
But be careful because if you go way too far, it might go everywhere.
Yeah, well, that's why we need some water. So,
This one. Can I try?
yeah, it seems like you might actually need to be more paint than that, but you're going to cover that whole paper however you want with your blue.
Yeah, we probably.
I think I would go in the same direction because it's kind of looking funny when you go in two different directions. I think you're going to go side to side, stick with side and
We
side.
need more paint on it.
So let's put more paint on it. And if you are going to go up and down, stay with up and down. But because the painting is kind of horizontal, I would probably go side to side. You know?
What about
That's up and down. So that's not going to make kind of like that pattern. The pattern's going to disappear. And you want to keep the pattern. Okay, it's not supposed to be solid blue. It's supposed to have these waves in it. See how the picture had like these little lines? That's what you're making. I'm going to give you a little more blue paint because it looks like you're not going to have enough to cover this. And go ahead and,
you might need extra.
yeah, the 4/4 ounce doesn't look like enough, but there's so much in this bottle that I think we'll be okay. Okay, make sure you get that whole roller, so pick it up and get it even. There you go. And while you're doing that, I'm going to read on to this next step. Alright, so it looks like when she finally is done with step 4, covering that paint with that glue, that looks good. Perfect.
It looks pretty.
Squeeze a $half amount of white paint directly on the blue paint and repeat the roller process. So we're going to then use the same plate and put some white on it. And then she's going to do the same thing with the white.
This takes a little bit of lots of time.
The white. So while you're doing that, I'm going to shake, 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 shake. Shake up the white. Alright. And don't hit me, please. Hold that away from mommy.
Sorry.
Ooh, it squirted at me.
Oh.
Okay.
You're painting wrong. You're white, I'm blue. Red, white, blue. This one's. I was found on the red, white, and blue.
Alright, so now I'm going to put a good amount of white into the middle. And you are going to do the same things.
But what about the blue on it?
It wants you to keep the blue on it, so I guess they're going to have some white and light blue. So can you get the roller all rolled in white?
Because, see, there's some...
There is some white and light blue. Get that roller off.
This makes it really pretty blue.
Yep, make sure you lift the roller as you're lighting it. Yes, that's it.
Wherever you see darkness, don't... Okay, I can't...
Right. Oh, yeah, you got it. Spin.
Oh, there's a place. There we go. I think we got it.
And you did. All right. So now you're gonna go. Maybe not as heavy, but all over the paper, side to side, side to side. Okay. You want to leave some of the dark blue to show through. Then you want to have all the colors.
I'll leave some of the dark blue up here.
Okay.
So. What about that?
That's the way up. Once you have rolled paint from edge to edge, peel off the stars to reveal the reserves, the paper that was untouched and left for the stars. Alrighty. So is that got the paint that you want on it? Is that good? Yes?
Yeah, it looks pretty down here.
Okay, so let's get this paper back that the stars came out of. And we're going to try to peel these stickers and save them so that we can, if we want to, we could do this again.
But what if they rip?
Well, it says it should peel, so that means that they hopefully will peel. So they are like a little
I don't have sharp
plastic. I'm going to hold the paper down as you peel it up.
What if you
peel
like
it again.
chip it and I'll peel it nicely?
Okay.
Look at
There's
that.
one, so let's put that one back on here.
Ooh.
I forgot how it went.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to.
There's one.
You make that part and I'll take.
Nails do come in handy with this.
What if you just used the pointy part?
There you go.
Thanks. Isn't it cool, Mommy, that it comes through it and makes it have a blue one?
Blue number.
Which one's 4?
I think that bigger one.
Yeah.
As long as it's kind of there. I don't think it's going to line up perfectly.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gluten free. I think you should do it too.
Okay, with that one, I already did one. Step 7, line up your stencil. Here's where the painting stars take shape. All right. This is called composition. Okay, place the stencil directly on the paper and tape at all sides. So the tower,
That's 4.
this is going to go here,
This is how it goes.
like this.
You might. What if?
Hold on, wait.
in the middle?
Let's see. It should. You paint to the top.
I think
to the
this-
top. Paint to the top. Okay. To the top. So
not
we're gonna
all the
line it to
way.
the top.
Up the
All the way to the top. Let go, please. Thank you. All right. So where's that handy dandy tape?
Want me to get it?
That's right there.
Oh,
All right.
it was hiding under a plate.
So we're gonna tape the stencil to the top of the page. I'm gonna tape it right over there. And right over here. So that this way. Okay. Because in the box, this was still kind of rolled, so you have to kind of pull it a little bit.
Probably because we left it in the slip for a long time.
Yeah.
Because it was far away from Christmas. It was
Okay.
all the way in December.
So, lined with the top of the page and tape down. Next, squeeze 4 quarter-size amounts of black on the same plate. So we're back to our same plates. Let me use this plate over here. And same plate, and this is where our new roller is going to come into play.
Yeah, I love that one.
Cover it with the flat sponge and the lined tape. So shake, shake, shake.
Sometimes when you're painting the
Mhm.
walls, you use that one. You can use that.
And use black. Oh, we mean the roller.
Oh yeah.
It does look like a regular roller. Okay.
It's even fluffy.
Let's see. So 4 quarter-size amounts again of black. 1, 2,
I don't think the quarter size doesn't.
4. Well, you know, I don't want to waste. We can always add more as we did last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, cover your roller. So mix the black, cover the roller all the way around. And maybe a little gentle so you're not crazy. Get that whole roller covered in black. So now basically it says you're going to use the black roller over the open area of the stencil. So all these spots. So while you do it, I'm going to hold down. Let's do it from the top. I'll hold it flat and just go over the open area of the stencil. Okay?
We're gonna do top to
Yep.
bottom.
And go side to side and push down. Yep. Keep going. Move all the way down as you go. Good job.
Using stencil covering its face.
Oh, it's okay. Okay. So let's start on the stencil and slide it down, slide it down, slide it down, slide it down. See, because then this way, when it's lifted up,
It will all be fully covered.
it will be, yeah, where it won't get pulled out of the way. All right, let's do this one. Just make sure you're pushing down. This way you're getting it through the stencil, because it looks like a lot of it gets stuck on top of the stencil. Next, take off the stencil, remove the stencil, and let it dry. Use a hair dryer to speed the drying time. I don't think we're going to do that. I think that we are just going to lift it off, and while it's drying, we can clean up the little bit that we don't need, and we'll throw the plate away because we don't need it anymore. So we're going to peel the tape from. There we go. I'm going to try to lift it so that we don't spread the paint.
I'm not smart. Oh my god, it turned out super good. This is funner than I thought. Well,
Okay.
we're lucky it wasn't.
That was just the
Yeah, we're lucky that.
Alright. It seems to dry pretty quick. It already looks like it's partly dry. But
Yeah,
let's just
don't
clean up this mess and
So
then we'll
it's-
come back and we'll do the next step. Okay? Alright, so it actually didn't take that long to dry. Maybe 5-10 minutes. That was without a hairdryer. And Brianna says it's dry. I'll just double check before we have a disaster on our hands.
Well, I pushed as hard as I can.
Okay. So we're going to keep our sleeves rolled up again because we don't want to lean in things. And this is the finishing touching part. Finishing touches. I can't even talk. Finishing touches. Begin by filling in the stars with yellow, orange, and white oil pastels. So it comes with dark blue, light blue, white, orange, and yellow, but we only need these 3 colors first.
You don't want to push too hard because then it will go to the other side.
Well, it doesn't go to the other side. If you push too hard, it's actually right. If you push too hard in oil pastel, you'll feel that. It feels kind of like rubbery.
I used
It's like
these
do you use these in art?
Yeah, I once did.
They break pretty easily. Okay, so you want to be gentle, but you have to push hard enough to get the color and the darkness you want. So first is yellow, and very easy. Yellow is you're going to fill in your circles. So all your white circles are going to get a nice yellow color, and you're going to do it in a circle pattern. So as you color it, you're going to do it in circles because on Starry Nights, if you can see there, the stars are actually these round circles. So don't color up and down, color in a circle pattern. Okay?
This? Should we
So,
do this?
anyone. Let's do them all. So not too bad. We just kind of kept our crayons flat and went around in circles and filled in all 6 of our stars with our yellow. White is going to be nice and quick. It actually wants you to start kind of in the center and make a nice swirly bird circle into each one. So start in the middle and swirl it around and leave it nice big space. So you don't want to color the whole thing. You want to make a white line. So you're going to go here, and down, and around, and around, and around. To be honest with you, I don't see white. Do you see white?
I see little specks of the white.
Maybe. It doesn't look like the picture, I have to say. The white is not showing up like the picture. But, so there's one. Can you do those other ones?
See how it turns on?
Yeah, the yellow is coming off on the white. The white really isn't showing up over the yellow. So you don't want to color the whole circle. You want to pay attention, start in the middle, and you're just going to make a swirl, just like this picture. Can you look here? See the picture? Swirl. You're not coloring the whole thing. You're just making a swirl of white inside it. That one's perfect. Okay?
You can kind of see the lightness.
You can kind of see that one that you just did. So start in the middle and swirl around.
You
That's
might
perfect.
need to
Take it away. Last but not least is our orange parts of our stars. And it says that we're going to kind of just make little lines around it. You can put one color on top of the other. The stars will come alive. So, if you want to look at the picture, you're kind of just going to do little lines to kind of outline the stars to make them show up.
What about that?
We can put that in after, yeah. Let's just do our star part first.
So, like,
Yeah, just little specks.
like this.
Whatever you want. It's yours, so it doesn't have to be exactly like this. Our pastels are coming into play. We're going to do the same thing with the buildings and the trees. Look at the paintings on the box for ideas of what colors to use, and use your imagination to create your own unique scene. The key is to have fun. Don't be afraid to mix the colors. You could overlap them, do whatever you want. So let's take some of this and let's just mix them in. So if we want to put little bits of orange in this one, we can do some more orange like that.
That makes it prettier then.
Kind of set them on fire. Then, you know, I'm going to go back over with a little yellow, kind of blend it in.
Do you think we should put this in our living room?
I don't know if it's really our living room material, but I think that if we can go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or AC Moore to wear fabrics, and they have cool frames. I like how they have framed here. We get a poster frame. We can put it in your room when we do your room. So let's do some design on the houses and stuff. So it suggests kind of following this picture here and putting some colors in the houses. So let's see, we have the church over here. So let's kind of highlight the church. Here we go. And then you could use your blue, and you can actually even color in your church. So see, here's the picture. It's a little easier to see how they colored part of it, and they colored this part of the roof blue. So you can kind of make your houses stand out as much as you want. So you don't have to color the black. You actually want to color where you would fill it in as if you were coloring a picture. So while she does that, we'll say goodbye for a bit, and we'll click back on to show you the.
So we are back, and we finished coloring this. We colored this all together, and you can like color it any way you want, but we did it, Silas, and so here's our finish. What it looks like. It looks really pretty. So you might want to mix up some colors to make this kind of like whitish bluish that is light. And if you put the white on top of the dark blue, it makes it look pretty too. So I like it.
So it was a lot of fun. Finished product. You kind of have to go on your own and think outside the box a little bit. It doesn't really match Vincent van Gogh's True Starry Night. They actually give you a picture, and later on I'll do a thing where I put them next to each other. But in the pamphlet they show you the True Starry Night, and the stencil doesn't really match the exact picture. Maybe that's copyright, I'm assuming. Maybe, but it's really close, and it's nice to give it your own little touch. The colors that it came with, again, were white, yellow, orange, dark blue, and light blue. And it says use your imagination and go back to, elementary arts and remember how to combine colors to make different colors. So we did a lot of greens. We made like rolling hills that really aren't big like this in the True Starry Night, but are with the stencil. So we did a lot of dark blue, light blue, yellow to make different greens. Some light blue and white. The picture, even on the box that the child's holding and in here, actually has nice brown accents. No matter what we did, we tried it on a little piece of paper. We couldn't get brown from those colors. I'm not quite sure how they did it. And it always was a kind of like mucky green, no matter what we combined. We did nice. She did nice little white lines. And this little part down here, she just kind of accented with a little more blue, because it's the way the stencil was. It leaves this little mark down here, so the little tower or mountain, whatever this is kind of has this big space, which isn't really how it is in the Starry Night. But I think it came out adorable. It was quick. We were able to do it in one day. The paint dried really good. The crayons and the material were very high quality. Paper itself too is nice and sturdy, so I'm excited to go to the store and maybe find a little frame and we can put it in her room, and it's a nice little piece of art that we got to do together on a nice snowy day, and can't wait to actually try another one. They have a lot of different ones.
I'm hoping for the
they have Van Gogh, Monet, so maybe you can find one you like and do it on a snowy or rainy day too, or one of those fun, crafty afternoons. If you have any questions, please comment. Please like our video. This is our first, and we're kind of learning the ropes.
And we're super excited.
She's super excited. I will also put information about this kit underneath and the link to where I bought it. Okay? Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.